Welcome back and Happy New Year, everybody. So today is a big day because we're now on Zoran Mamdani's first proper day as mayor of New York City, a position that has been nicknamed in the past, post 9/11, as America's mayor. So make no mistake, being mayor of New York City is not as simple as just being mayor of New York City. Obviously, mayor of America's largest city is a pretty big deal on its own, but culturally, the mayor of New York as a city has a lot of cultural impact on the rest of America, and has since the early 2000s. Well, since before that, I imagine, but at least in my memory and lifetime, I can guarantee that for sure. So Zoran Mamdani, a socialist candidate who has run on a pro-worker, pro-working class policy platform, being elected and now taking office, getting to get sat at that desk and get started, get to work, is a big deal. This is our chance, and when I say our, I mean progressives, our chance to show that the policy that we support can make a real difference in improving your life. Words are one thing, promises are one thing, but now we have an opportunity to take one of the most wrecked situations, which is the affordability in New York City, and take everything to a completely different place and change countless Americans' minds on progressive politics. If people see New Yorkers go from barely being able to afford to live to having an immense amount of improvement in their quality of life, it's going to be undeniable. And I think that's going to have a big impact on the rest of America. And that's why I want us to watch the inauguration, the swearing in, of Zoran Mamdani as New York mayor. And I want us to be hopeful that this is going to be the beginning of something big, but we also need to acknowledge that it's going to require a lot of diligent, non-stop hard work from Zoran Mamdani. He's gonna have to work like everyone is always watching, because they are. And it is his job now not only to do what's best for New Yorkers, but do what's best for American progressives by demonstrating to the rest of the country, hey, look how well this worked here. Maybe it would work in your area as well. Maybe even it would work on a federal scale across the whole nation. Maybe. This is how Bernie can still win, guys. Okay, with that said, without any further ado, if you end up liking this video, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell icon if you want to see more from me. Join my fan Discord to recommend me more content to cover in the future, and to join community events, things like that. Hope to see you in there. Let's just get right into it, shall we?
10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The reason why they had to have that thing up on screen is because when they did 7-6, Mamdani went for a second. There it is.
Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year to...
Isn't this, like, archway, like, super iconic, by the way? I think I've been here before. Like, isn't this, like, an iconic... walkway, or have I seen it in a bunch of movies? Because I've been to New York twice. I swear I've been here before. Is that... Oh, yeah, City Hall. I swear... I guess I did go to the City Hall, didn't I? Old City Hall Station? Yeah, I think I did go there. I would have been, like, 8. Fuck, that's familiar. That's so cool.
All of you. And I can't think of a better way to usher in 2026
I might have seen it in a
than to
movie.
be amongst family and friends, and
Looks
to
really
inaugurate
familiar.
the man who will bring about a new era of progress, promise, and prosperity for New York City. Zoran, I am so proud of what you have accomplished, and I'm filled with joy about what we will accomplish for our beloved city over the coming years. And so with that, let us begin. Please repeat after me and raise your right hand. I, Zoran Kwame Mamdani,
Zoran Kwame Mamdani,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support the Constitution of the United States,
I will support the Constitution of the United
the
States,
Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Charter of the City of New York,
and the Charter of the City of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully
the
discharge
duties of
the office of
the Mayor of the City of New York,
the Mayor of the City of New York,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
There it is, dude. There it is. I can't get over how familiar this, like, spot looks. Maybe this is where they always swear in mayors or something, but, like, people in chat say you can't go here, you can only visit occasionally, so maybe I haven't been, but I swear, like, 50 movies must have filmed something here, or something like that, because it's ringing weirdly nostalgic for me, this particular little area here. But, that said, though, Zoran ran on three particular policies that, if he can get to work on them ASAP, like in the next week, be out there on the news speaking publicly about his plans, I would like to see him going hard on free public transportation. That's a big one. He ran on this policy, and I think a lot of New Yorkers, for obvious reasons, are really in favor of it. Famously, no one in New York City drives because there's too much traffic. And so public transportation, whether it be the subway, the bus, like taxis and cabs, like no one owns a car, no one has a place to park a car, no one wants to have to find a place to park their car. Getting around by car in New York City is not ideal. You basically need to use public transportation if you are 99% of New York City's population, which means a significant amount of New Yorkers' budget every month has to be set aside just to pay for transportation. And obviously you got to set aside some money for gas if you drive to work, but man, if you're taking the bus 7 days a week or 6 days a week to work, and to the grocery store and going places, I mean, if you can't walk, then you're ending up having to spend a lot of money cumulatively just to get around. You can buy yearly passes, that's true, but still, getting around a city, it really doesn't feel like it's something that should start to add up and cost you so much, especially when you live in the most expensive city in America. Like, already. You know, it should definitely not be that expensive just to get around. So, yeah, now it's $3 for fare in New York. Yeah, $3 a day. I mean, $3 is the cost of the metro line here in Seattle, but that adds up, man. Like, $3 isn't nothing. Like, 50 cents wouldn't be nothing either. You know, it adds up. Free is definitely better. That's going to be a huge one. Limiting rent. I don't know if they're going to do a rent freeze or if they're going to, like, cap rent based on square footage or something like that, but something needs to be done about the absurd inflating prices for rent in New York City. The fact that you basically have to live in a closet with no bathroom for like $1,800 a month is insane. That is not acceptable. Like, if you want to drop $400 a month in rent to live in a closet with no bathroom, that's fair. But $1,800 a month? I'm not joking. There are $1,500 to $1,800 a month rentals in New York City where the bathroom is in a hallway, where you have to share it with the rest of your floor. That is the standard. That is what's to be expected. That is not acceptable. What happened to walking? Listen, if you've got to walk like 6 days a week to work and it's more than a 10-minute walk, that's not sustainable. That's not sustainable. If your work is 10 blocks away from where you live, that's already not walkable. Not only is it the walking time, but remember, every single crossing is going to take like 4 minutes. You ever hit an intersection while taking a walk somewhere, and you have to hit the little button and wait for the light up sign to say you can walk, and it takes like 2.5 minutes of you just standing there waiting like a dumbass to be able to resume walking to your destination? Imagine that at literally every single start and end of every block. Almost every block. I'm sure it's not at every one, but almost every one. Dude, walking around New York City is not as easy as you think, because once you want to go from one block to another, you've got to hit a button and wait for traffic to stop so you can cross. So yeah, it's pretty slow. It's not very sustainable. Free public transit is huge. Freezing rent or capping rent, massive. Living in New York City is just way too expensive. And a third one is childcare. A lot of people in New York City, because of the extremely high cost of living, work multiple jobs, which, you know, isn't as unsustainable in New York as in other places because there's so much work availability in New York City. A lot of people move there just for work opportunities. But nonetheless, if you're working 2 jobs to make ends meet, you need free childcare. You need someone to watch your kids. You need somebody to make sure they're not out hanging out with kids that are a bad influence or getting kidnapped or something. So free childcare is a really big deal. And those are three of Mamdani's biggest policies. Managing rent prices, free public transit, and free childcare. If he can get to work on those three issues this month, making some serious progress on those issues this month, it's going to be a big deal, guys. I think it's going to be a huge deal. I've never seen the sentiment so low for right-wing politics and an opportunity for left-wing politics, for progressive politics, to make such a good impression. There's never been a bigger opening. It's like how Hytale is about to drop right as Minecraft's new, like, lead person is going to be this, like, really disliked microtransaction-obsessed lady. And now Hytale's coming out at the same time, so it's like negative will for Minecraft, very positive will for Hytale. Simultaneously, the timing couldn't be more perfect. In that same way, Trump has never been less favorable. And now Mamdani, who's very popular, is taking office and has the opportunity to really hit the right where it hurts. And when it hurts. The perfect storm.
Mr. Mayor, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
It's such a pleasure to have you.
Mayor Mamdani.
Sign your name.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Feels
May I
good.
now ask for your $9 fine.
You may ask for my $9. There we go. This should be exact change.
Excellent, Mr. Mayor. Thank you very much. And
What's the $9
last thing, would
for?
you please sign the book?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ollie.
Thank you, Mr. Najmi.
Thank you, Mayor.
That's a big fucking book.
So you're going to sign the first line here. I'm going to put today's date,
He owes him for pizza? Gotcha.
signature.
Okay.
Wait,
Sign right
Oh,
did they film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh! That's why I'm okay, I'm sorry. I thought I'd been here, and I was getting super nostalgic, because there was something about this I recognized. I think they did film a movie here. I think they filmed those old live-action Ninja Turtle movies here. I think that's what I'm thinking of. The $9 is the oath of office fee. I didn't know there was an oath of office fee, but you know? I like the idea that it exists, and it's just that low.
could you do both? Okay.
Oh, it was in Madagascar, too. Ah, there you go.
City Hall?
Hall?
Okay.
Okay.
Do I leave that for you?
We'll leave that for me.
Okay.
Okay, it is now official.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's the honor of a lifetime.
Hell yeah, it's
Thank you.
Facebook official now. Mayor Zoran Mamdani.
Thank you so much.
Never have I seen a man who I so desperately hope does not just rest in his laurels. I need this man. I need him to start growing some gray hairs from working so hard. Alright, I need this guy to look 15 years older by the end of this year, because he's just working so damn hard.
For everyone for being here. Happy New Year to New Yorkers, both inside this tunnel and above. And I cannot wait to see everyone tomorrow as we begin our term. This is truly the honor and the privilege of
This actually happened last night. So today, right now, is Mamdani's first day.
a lifetime. And after just having taken my oath to become the mayor of the city of New York, I do so also here in the old City Hall subway station, a testament to the importance of public transit, to the vitality, the health, and the legacy.
Is the audio lagging or is that just me? That's the stream. The audio for Associated Press's stuff is out of sync. The audio and video, it's not my end. I promise. It's AP. Like, it's not me.
Of our city.
It ain't me.
And I can think of no better moment to announce our new Department of Transportation Commissioner than this. So I would ask Mike Flynn if you would please join me. It is an honor to have Mike here alongside me as we embark on an administration that will take seriously the responsibility and the opportunity we have to make this streetscape and the public transit of the city we call home the envy of the world. And it will.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what we need. Straight to work, getting shit done. New Yorkers need to be raving on social media about how much better their lives have gotten since you came into office. That, like, you need the people of New York online and on TV and through word of mouth to more or less be campaigning for you over the next couple years because of just how good living in New York gets after your election.
Require someone who's experienced, who is fluent in the landscape as it is, and who is ambitious and imaginative towards the landscape as it could be. And I can think of no better person than the man alongside me, and I'm so proud to have him joining our administration as the next head of our DOT. Please. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Congratulations. It's especially meaningful to be here tonight in this incredible station. I can't help but think back to the childhood me who was endlessly fascinated by the city's subways, bridges, tunnels, and other infrastructure. But that's only one of the many reasons that I'm thrilled to be joining Mayor Mamdani and the team, who fundamentally understand the role that transportation plays in the day-to-day lives of New Yorkers. And I know firsthand that New York City DOT has some of the most passionate, talented, and committed public servants.
Yeah, I know, right? Who did the dubbing for this anime? It sucks.
In the country, if not the world. And they're ready to think big and deliver big on our ambitious agenda. So I'm grateful, Mr. Mayor, for entrusting me with this critical role, which I consider the job of a lifetime. And I'm ready, I'm excited to hit the ground running and deliver real results for New Yorkers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Congratulations.
Man, like, New Yorkers are living through hell right now. Like, rent prices in New York are the kind of shit straight out of your nightmares. Like, if you had a nightmare last night, or tonight, where you woke up to find out your rent was now like $2,500 a month, and also your house doesn't have a bathroom anymore, that would sound unrealistic unless you were a New Yorker. That is the nightmare that New Yorkers are living. So just immediately getting to work on that problem alone. I feel like so many New Yorkers are going to be on social media like, oh, my rent just got sliced in half by Mamdani's new policy. This guy is the fucking GOAT! Like, that's the kind of stuff I want to see.
Thank you all so much. Now I will see you later.
Hell yeah. Straight to work. Hell yeah, dude. He ascends now. Ascending to his higher office. There's so much imagery here.
Alright, everyone. So
Look at them all go, scuttering up the
train
stairs.
and we're gonna go back to Brooklyn Bridge.
Hopefully no one trips. He is smiling. He is smiling, yes. He's very happy. He has a very genuine smile, you know? Like, he's always just, like, grinning ear to ear, but very genuinely. Doesn't come off as, like an evil smile. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Definitely has me pretty hopeful about the future of politics in this country, that Americans have an opportunity to look at his policy base being implemented in America, in the biggest city in America, in the most expensive city in America, and then maybe we can see some Zoran Mamdani-like politicians get elected elsewhere. That'd be pretty nice. I'd like to see that. If you guys are also hopeful about the future after this, and you guys also think that this is a good opportunity for progressive policy to spread through the rest of America, maybe even make it into the highest office of our country, then let me know down below. Leave a comment on this video if you ended up liking it. Like it as well if you enjoyed. Subscribe and ring the bell icon if you want to see more from me, and join my fan Discord, link down below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good one. And comment down below, based, if you want to tell me that you watched all the way to the end. That'll be our code word. Until next time, though, thank you for watching, and have a good one.